And shout what up? Goat shit. Know the vibes. Where that nigga at? Where he at though? Where he at though? It's the word. Chilling, bro. You know me. Feeding all the streets. You know what I'm saying? Hit every social media platform today. Job not done, you know what I'm saying? Saying that I gotta hit YouTube up. You know what I mean? TikTok up, give TikTok love too. You know what I mean? YouTube turn. Feeding the streets. Niggas don't feed the streets no more, so I gotta do it. You heard? You feel me? Feel me, Shy? They don't feed the streets no more, so I gotta do it. That's the new volume, feeding the streets. Chilling, bro, you know. Out here feeding the streets, you know. Yeah, me neither. I had to post that. You know, it's feeding the streets volume 1. Nigga shot said right back, feed me more. Or, feed me more.
Hello out there, and get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. When it comes to these two teams, Grant, you have to expect they'll be relying on their front courts to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W. So we'll see.
Nice shot by Wembanyama.
And you've got to worry about Wembanyama everywhere. He puts a defense to the test.
Here's Randall, and it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
Go New York, go New York.
Minnesota shooting their first free throw this game. And the free throw, no good.
It seems to me Julius Randle improves every season, and the more responsibility he's given, it seems the better he performs.
Pass to Gobert. And there's a whistle. That goes on Devin Vassell. That's foul number 2 for him.
He's not playing within himself. 2 fouls in less than a minute. He's got to dial it back some.
Now here's McDaniels. Here's Edwards. 6 to shoot. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, defense has no answer for Anthony Edwards' athleticism. What a dunk.
The number 1 overall pick in 2020. Grant, you think Anthony Edwards has a shot to become the best American-born player in the NBA?
You know, I think his aspiration is higher than that, B.A. He's thinking MVP, face of the league. And if you ask me, he has the talent to do it.
Here's Fox. Drops in the layup for 2.
Right there, Fox using his length to do damage inside.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Pass to Gobert. Outside Edwards. And the layup is good off the glass. Edwards gotten his second bucket of the game.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Back to Barnes. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Nice decision by Castle. I mean, this guy is a great teammate.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. Immediately, Anthony Edwards came up in our conversation, and coach kind of chuckled and said, well, I don't know if anyone on the planet can slow this kid down. He's on his way to becoming one of the best in the league, if he's not there already. Looks like they're going to roll the dice on one of the league's most talented players. Back over to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Now here's Castle. Wembanyama, high post. Back to Castle. San Antonio moving the ball around. Champagnie shot is off. And so Randall will bring it up for Minnesota. Edwards had a missed layup. San Antonio trailing here. Box for three. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
And the Spurs willing to be patient with this rebuild. But when De'Aaron Fox became available, Grant, they did not blink.
Yeah, he's just too dynamic to pass up. And still young enough to grow with their core. Now it's about making the pieces click.
Now here's Fox. Shoots from 14. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Well, for some reason, no one accounting for Barnes on the offensive glass, and that cost them.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Shannon. For three, Conley. Another miss by Minnesota. San Antonio leading. Inside. Stolen by Ingles. Here's Reed. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, that's the motor of Naz Reid. Really impressive drawing the contact.
Doris, something everybody likes about Naz Reid is his energy. It's infectious.
This is why the fans love him. And what I admire most about Naz, yes, he's been effective off the bench. He's been able to fit into any lineup. Every year the coaching staff comes in and says, I'm not sure where he fits. And Naz finds a way to carve out a role. Big jelly in the house.
And after some uncertainty, the Timberwolves moving forward under new governorship, Doris.
Boy, B.A., that sale process was long and obviously at times quite contentious. I believe the organization has to be thrilled that that is finally in the past, because what you want to do is focus on trying to continue the Wolves' recent run of success. There's a lot to be excited about with this young group.
Yeah, sneaking around there down low. Dylan Harper got the bucket.
Outside Conley. Back to Ingles. Shot clock at 6. To the right side. Beyond the arc. The shot by Conley. No good. Here's Harper. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. San Antonio on top, leading by just 2. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. What do you guys think about San Antonio here in this one?
They're getting a big contribution from the bench already.
As a coach, I think you get a certain feel for what your team needs, and credit this guy for not waiting around. He went ahead and made the adjustment.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. The Timberwolves have elite shot creation, but it's finding that balance. Anthony Edwards said, "I'm wired to score the ball. I'm going to showcase my game, so it's hard to find that balance of when to pass and when to keep it and try to get going. Sometimes I feel like the right play is me." Back to you guys.
Fills it up with the best. Okay, Allie, good stuff. Spurs lead by 3. Cornette sets a screen. It's stolen away. Three-pointer. Rebound, San Antonio. Here's Castle. And Conley grabs the miss. Timberwolves trail by 3. Down low. Back to Dosunmu. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Reed, good. All right, Doris, when you're talking about the type of player who comes off the bench, what kind of player do you like best in that 6-man role?
I mean, for me personally, I love guys who can keep pressure on the defense with their scoring ability. Somebody who can shoot with range or put it on the deck, because then your offense doesn't take a step back.
Stolen by Reed. Here's Edwards. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Nothing more important than contesting layups and dunks. A great job defensively.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Vassell.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection, but you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
Back to Conley. To the inside. A slam dunk by Reed.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
And if you're looking for a steady hand to run the offense, Mike Conley has been the gold standard for years.
BA, one thing coaches love is knowing what they will get from a player every single night. With Mike Conley, that's high-level point guard play, a low-mistake player, a knockdown shooter when left open, but more importantly, the first and only thing he thinks about nightly is, how do we win this basketball game in front of us?
The 3, Vassell drains the triple.
The team counts on Vassell for this, a reliable producer of three-point buckets.
Pass to Edwards. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. The kick out to Conley. Here's Reed. 5 to shoot. Vassell with the rebound. Fox goes in. And that one is hammered home.
Showing how athletic he is. When Castle sees room for takeoff, he jumps all over it.
The kick out to Conley. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist.
Well, you give him that much space, he's going to look like an elite shooter.
And there's the foul. It's on Ayo Dosunmu. That's his first foul. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Harper. 6 on the shot clock. Takes the 3. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
And I like that Harper isn't a one-dimensional jump shooter. He can do it with a catch and shoot like that or off the dribble.
Pass to Edwards. Reed for 3. Rebound by San Antonio. To the paint. DiVincenzo with a steal. Here's Gobert. Now here's Reed. Edwards with it. To the middle. Here's Gobert. And it's Gobert in the comfort zone.
Well, this is exactly where Rudy Gobert looks to score. The more dangerous he becomes, the closer he gets to the basket.
Three-pointer, Fox. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Oh, nice bucket. This guy's so mindful about the way he attacks.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Now McDaniels. Now Reed. Stolen by Vassell. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. from deep. Harper. McDaniels with the rebound. Here's DiVincenzo. He's covered by Fox. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession.
Substitution on the court.
Got it up. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Spurs up by 5. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. And for all the optimism, Grant, the Spurs having to navigate some tough seas with health challenges.
Yeah, the legendary Greg Popovich moving to a front office role. Then Wemby suffering a blood clot too. Some trying times, but this team's foundation of togetherness has helped.
Timberwolves trail by 5. Good ball movement here by Mr.
Oh, wow! Incredible!
Wow, Julius Randle with a little flavor on the finish.
Here's Fox. They get it back. Champagnie. Clock at 6. Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Edwards attacking. Wembanyama with some nice D. San Antonio leading by 5. Castle left side. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hank. Oh, kind of mean on that one.
Mean and so disrespectful.
It's Edwards on the wing. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Here's Fox. Oh, Fox with the flush off the drive.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
And Chris Bench wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Victor Wembanyama drawing fans league-wide. Pacers coach Rick Carlisle proclaimed, "I've never seen a player like this. I'm in awe of his talent, his size, his aptitude for the game, his skill, his feel, you name it. And in due time, it's very possible that he will be the face of world basketball." Brian?
He's taken over. Okay, Allie, good stuff. Here's Randle, and he converts the layup. 8 points for Julius Randle.
Such a tough proposition guarding Julius Randle in that area. This guy is capable on the interior.
From deep, Wembanyama. No good. Timberwolves trail by 9. And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
Oh, and the jam by Fox.
And a powerful slam by Fox. Even at 6'3", he can still really get up.
Good chance here for DiVincenzo. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. Here's Fox. Oh, Fox gets up and throws it down.
Lift off there for Fox, showing how high up you can get.
Pass to Randle. Over Vassell. Outside Edwards. Stolen by Castle. A minute 4 left in the third. Champagnie shot is off. Timberwolves trail by 8. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Well, making it look very easy. Right at the rim, McDaniels with the finish.
And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Here's San Antonio now. Fox surveying the D. It's Barnes on the wing. Back to Fox. Fox gets it to go inside.
Beautiful move there from Fox. His speed and handles are a lethal combination.
Pass to Gobert. Going inside. And here's Edwards outside. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Fox outside. And here's Barnes. Let's go with a three. And it's Gobert with a rebound. And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Just 4 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Anderson for three. And so it's De'Aaron Fox making highlights for the Spurs. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be back in a moment.
33.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Spurs lead by 8. Outside Barnes. Here's Vassell. San Antonio moving the ball around. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist.
You know, he's so smooth on his catch and shoot jump shots. And Vassell has a natural rhythm on him too.
Pass to DeSumo. No good on the triple. So it's San Antonio now. They lead by 11. Largest margin of the game. Now Vassell. Out to the right wing. Outside Barnes. Now Vassell. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Yeah, not just a finisher now. Barnes always willing to make the extra pass.
Pass to Conley. And a nice finish on the layup.
At that range, it is about finishing strong. You can't hesitate.
Now here's Fox. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. And the Spurs lead by 14.
And this is Fox at his best, slamming his foot on the gas pedal and scoring with confidence.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. Coach wanted his guys to ignore the scoreboard. He said, don't even look at the numbers. Just take it possession by possession, make every chance count, and we'll see where we stand at the end of this game. Back to you guys.
Allie, thank you.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Edwards connects from outside.
That is a stone-cold three by the Ant-Man.
Now Vassell. Jacks up a three. Knocks down the trifecta.
They're really employing a deep-range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. And the technical free throw missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however. And Grant, this defense of the Timberwolves, one of the league's stingiest.
Well, if you look up and down their lineup, not many weak links for opponents to target. And then, of course, you've got 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert, on that back line. BA, they're tough.
Reed.
Naz Reid understands how to play physically inside, able to get a shot off despite the foul.
Well, Grant, we've heard Anthony Edwards talk about trusting his teammates. He understands you need everybody.
Yeah, a lot falls on his shoulders offensively with this team, BA. So those playmaking decisions in the moment, a lot easier said than done.
No good on the free throw.
Naz Reid is the perfect modern big man. He can stretch you to distance. He will rebound consistently, but he can also put it on the deck and catch you off guard if you let him.
Outside DiVincenzo. McDaniels outside. Now DiVincenzo. Vassell there for the rebound. On offense, here's San Antonio. They're on a 14-6 run. Tipped away. DiVincenzo with the steal. Randall deciding where to go with it. The steal.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Spurs.
They had to fight for this one. With the game hanging in the balance a couple of times, they've made winning plays, Grant.
It's all about having a strong mentality. What's interesting is that anytime momentum turned against them, instead of folding, they responded with their own attack.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Devin Vassell.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
Ooh, costly foul there.
Sheesh. Go New York, go New York, go. I guess I'll pick my Knicks. I'll pick my Knicks. I'll pick my Knicks. Somebody gotta do it for the, you know what I'm saying? Gotta give them some good luck today. The fuck, you playing with the Kings? Now you better pick Harden. Disrespecting me. Second, wow. No, you can't be Wemby, bro. It's not even. I ain't even played with Wemby. Wemby had 3 points at that. Nah, I gotta give these niggas some good luck. You can't beat these niggas. It's my second team, bro. Too. Let's get it. Can't fuck with me in the sport of basketball. I don't got no now. I was off last night. Yeah. Yeah. Took me like 2 hours to get that video together. Or that fucking bullshit nigga had to go through. But we did. We hit all social platforms today. Yeah. I already got my win for YouTube.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. It'll be the Cavaliers off the tip. Pass to Harden. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. We've had this one circled on our calendars. Two great teams with stars leading the way, Greg.
Oh, BA, tonight is what the NBA is all about. Elite teams with top-end talent. And that's given this game almost a playoff feel.
Now here's Anunoby.
What?
And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Outside Harden. On the wing, Mitchell. Back to Harden. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Allen. Here's Wade. And some solid defense from Towns. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. All right, Grant, can you talk about what Jalen Brunson has brought to the Knicks?
You know, B.A., he's made them relevant again. New York can be a demanding place to play with the expectations and the media. But he's taken the bull by the horns and had immediate success.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, Mike Brown had a few moments to share with me. We discussed Evan Mobley and how we wanted to defend him coming into this matchup. He said, quote, to make him settle for jumpers, we don't want him getting easy buckets or deep inside positioning. That's when you get into trouble. But we'll see how good the resilience is against him tonight. Guys, back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. And the call will be against James Harden. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Brunson. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Right side, Anunoby. Back to Hart. 5 to shoot.
At almost 7 feet and with tremendous energy, Jarrett Allen has the tools to be elite on the defensive end.
And that one's good. Mitchell.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
To the paint. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there. That makes the game easy.
And the shot goes in.
Yeah, James Harden's ability to finish with either hand, so crafty, understanding how to navigate around defenses when he's in the painted area.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And Anunoby pulls it down. Outside Brunson. To the left side wing. Towns for 3. Mobley grabs the board. The Cavaliers lead by 5. Up top, Allen. It's stolen by Hart. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Shot's good by Towns. Towns has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Boy, you have to love how Jalen Brunson orchestrates this offense. So good at getting the ball where it needs to be.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He might have seen something he needs to review with his guys. So both teams changing it up here. Outside Harden. And there's the drive from deep Mitchell. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Bridges with it. Harden picks him up. All right, Doris, for the Knicks, would you run a 2-man with Brunson and Cat or stagger their minutes?
B.A., I think the answer is you do both, obviously. But if you stagger it, it's because of what they're not doing on the defensive end. Teams will target Brunson and Cat because they are not elite defensive players. But at the same time, they are both elite offensive players. And there will be moments, particularly late games, where you want your best players on the floor. So the answer is both.
Hart can't hit.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
On the wing, Mitchell. Pass to Tyson. Now Merrill. Here's Mitchell. An easy 2 on the layup. Mitchell's got 7 points.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
Back to Hart. Brunson taking his time here. Clock at 6. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
That's toughness. That's ability to absorb contact and finish. That is Jalen Brunson in a nutshell.
Pass to Tyson. Cleveland working the ball around now. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on OG Anunoby.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Cleveland shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. Both teams will make substitutions. And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time. Clarkson for three. Fires in the triple.
We know Jordan Clarkson is a guy who likes to play fast. He's going to catch and shoot as soon as it touches his fingers.
It's Merrill on the wing. Pass to Schroeder. And here's Strus. And another miss by Cleveland. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Cleveland on top, up 2. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And taking a look at the Cavs' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Well, very disruptive in that first period. They never allowed the offense to get comfortable.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thank you. The Cavaliers have twin towers with Jared Allen and Evan Mobley. Allen said when Evan was first drafted, there were a lot of questions on whether two big men could work together in the modern NBA. At this point, I think we've proved to everybody they're wrong. It's all working out, and every single year it gets better. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Alvarado with it. Inside. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Wade drives in. From deep, Strus. It's hauled in by Robinson.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Well, the painted area is really where Mitchell Robinson thrives, Doris.
B.A., he might be the best offensive rebounder in the game, and his ability to do that helps teams win on the margins. He's also a menace on the defensive end, a massive presence at the rim.
When Towns is healthy, he is an absolute force on the offensive end of the floor.
Strus. Oh, Robinson with a block. Here's Shaman. To the middle. And a big finish by Robinson.
Well, Mitchell Robinson will take it to the rim with authority every chance he gets.
On the wing, Clarkson. To the wing, right side. Back to Shaman. Pass to Clarkson. Down low. Here's Strus on the wing. Wade. Three-pointer. Oh, got a piece of it. Good on the bucket.
Max Strus shot ready off the catch. Pretty.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. The Knicks with the lead. Out to Bridges. Pass to Hart. Here's Anunoby. Three-pointer. The rebound by Allen. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Outside Harden. Harden drawing the double team. To the inside. And here's Allen. And here's Merrill. He's guarded by Bridges. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Anunoby. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. And a breakdown here, guys, of the hustle stats for New York.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far. Really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
Now here's Brunson. Towns down low. The drive by Harden. Pass to Allen. And it sure seems like post play has evolved quite a bit over the past decade or two.
It really has. I mean, there aren't many big men who operate only on the low block anymore. But if they do, they're considered throwbacks.
Here's Brunson after Cleveland's three-pointer on the other end. Pass to Hart. 6 to shoot. New York needs to get off the shot here. And it's powered home by Towns. Towns.
Oh, Mr. Towns can hurt you from anywhere, and that includes putting it on your head.
So both teams making some changes here. We've got 1:08 left in the second quarter. Outside for Mitchell. Takes a three. Three ball. Donovan Mitchell.
Well, we know Mitchell can hurt you from outside the arc. The defense better recognize this moving forward.
Here's Brunson outside. Gets the three to fall. Brunson's got 5 now. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Cleveland working the ball around now. Wade misses. And New York has possession. Bridges with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Bridges outside. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
And there's going to be a foul. He definitely made contact with the ball, and in doing so, also got the body. So we'll see free throws here. Cleveland shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Outside Brunson. Pass to Robinson. Back to Brunson. The three, Bridges. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Bridges has gotten his 2nd bucket.
Oh, nice bucket. This guy's so mindful about the way he attacks.
And so it's New York with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And as we get into this 3rd quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. And here are the Knicks now. Outside Hart. Pass to Anunoby. Mobley with the block.
That's a big-time send back by Evan Mobley. That length is real, folks. Look out.
It's his first trip to the line. That free throw is good from Anunoby. Both free throws good from Anunoby. And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 8-point game. Since entering the league doors, Evan Mobley has been a defensive stalwart.
B.A., Evan is the ultimate chess piece for a head coach. He's cross-positional, meaning he can basically guard 1 through 5. Elite at rim protection. If he gets cross-matched on a switch on the perimeter, he can get down in the stance and stay in front of a guard. What can't he do on the defensive end?
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks. Karl Anthony Towns is taking his rebounding to a new level in New York. He said, I didn't put all this muscle on for no reason. I'm going to keep playing physical, keep playing my game, and I'll keep demanding attention from every defense and then let the game play out. Brian, back over to you.
Physical. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Knicks leading by 5. Outside Hart. The three. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
Pass to Mitchell. Now here's Mobley. Here's Wade. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
That one misses. And here's Brunson. He's got 5. Bridges right side. Back to Brunson. Shot clock at 6. Hart from long range. Mobley grabs the board.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
And he gets the bucket.
And I tell you, James Harden's ability to power through contact and finish with bodies around him is something else.
Beyond the arc. And that's good. Jalen Brunson for three. Brunson's got 8.
Well, you allow a shooter of his caliber to get that good a look, and good night.
Mitchell into the lane. And Mitchell with the slam.
Well, if you don't stay in front and you allow him room to drive, you will pay the consequence. Donovan Mitchell with authority.
And they're running. Here's Wade. The Knicks with the rebound. Pass to Bridges. Let's go with a 3. The rebound by Allen. Cavaliers trail by 4. And he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. From deep, Mitchell. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
A tight one here in New York City. Inside. Kicks it out to Clarkson. Pass to Bridges. Here's Anunoby. Launches it. New York again can't hit. Harden with it. And it's Brunson picking him up. Allen. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. And the Cavaliers lead by 1.
Well, you like to see Jared Allen play to his strength. Just terrific at cashing in on the interior. Boy, the defense baits him into taking that shot. Sometimes I say there's a reason you're open.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
On the wing, Clarkson. Back to Brunson. Shot to stop the run. And a big finish by Robinson.
Rise up and flush it, big man. If he wanted to, he could have ripped the rim off the backboard on that one.
Pass to Brunson. Oh, and Mobley with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. We've got 33 seconds left in the third. Left side, Anunoby. Back to Clarkson. Clock at 4. And here's Brunson from the arc. Hits the three-pointer. Brunson's got 11 points.
And you can't forget to guard these corner spots, or guys like Brunson will hurt you.
And stolen by Brunson. Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Knicks. They're up by 4. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. Three tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Alvarado with a steal. That one's good for 2. Alvarado's got his first points of the game. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for New York.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
To the paint. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, BA.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Pass to Shaman. Fires from deep. Clarkson for 3. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound. Cavaliers trail by 4. Now Strus. The 3. He buries it from 3.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk. Oh, couldn't have asked for a more hotly contested game.
These teams have swapped the lead 8 times. I believe it's coming down to the wire.
New York making a switch here. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Mike Brown was saying to the team. He likes the way they're finishing inside. Coach said when we get close, we are golden. They can't stop us in there. Let's keep pounding it as long as we can.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Harden can't hit. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Pass to Clarkson. Kicks it out Towns. From downtown. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Karl Anthony Towns, such a great jump shooter. Doesn't take him any time to get set up.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cavaliers. Mobley outside. Pass to Wade. The 3 is up. The rebound by Shamet.
What normally he makes, that defense gets lucky there.
Stolen by Harden. And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Well, Grant, you look at James Harden's capacity to generate offense. He is still at an elite level.
Yeah, a virtuoso with the rock. Even as he slows down, his ability to change pace keeps defenders off balance and creates for himself and others. It's just a thing tomorrow play.
Here's Shamet. Now Robinson. And stolen by Mobley. And now the Cavaliers on the break. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Clarkson. Now Brunson. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball.
Boy, an unfortunate mix-up right there. Cost them a possession.
The Cavs trailing. Yeah, if you're just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Outside Mitchell. Now Allen. Just 5 to shoot. Let's loose for 3. Robinson rips down the board.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Booyah! He sinks the triple.
Boy, that's just inviting trouble. Defensively, you simply can't give him that much space.
Outside Mobley. Oh, he can't get the layup.
Boy, I'd like to see him finish that play with more authority.
Brunson. Oh, no good.
I'd go back to that shot again. That's a great look from the mid-range.
Here's Mitchell.
When Donovan Mitchell is this close to the cup, the defender has got to feel a bit uneasy.
And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. He gets the first, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
Donovan Mitchell, just such a relentless scorer, and that high energy he brings is always a huge catalyst for whatever team he plays for.
And by missing that free throw, now a 3 could even the score. Not ideal.
Towns making his mark from long range.
All-out effort from Towns, putting the team on his back and getting them the shot they need.
Stolen by Bridges. Here's the break.
You have to be kidding me.
Wow, that's how you take things into your own hands. And here comes Cleveland, trailing by 8. Cash from downtown.
Boy, major defensive lapse on that trip, leaving him all alone in three-point territory, and he drills it.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Now Towns. Towns double team. 5 on the clock. Anunoby fires. Up again.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Harden outside. From deep three-point range. Harden with a rebound. Brunson. He's off from 3. And so this one belongs
for the
to
Knicks.
I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory.
Some New York energy, I got it.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept
New
this
York
team's
love.
energy high.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For
Game
Allen
over
LaForce,
now,
Dor-
man. What's up? PTA Day. BTA Day, bro. Feeding the streets all day. For the Knicks. We are the New York Knicks.